Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 80 of Shattered Earth. In the last time, you guys entered the Pyramid of Light, the final resting place of the now god Qaraako, and began exploring the first floor, the base floor, running into many traps and trials and tribulations as you went. Now you find yourselves having completed one such puzzle and staring down a rather large hidden hallway with many statues lining it. So we pose the question, what would you like to do?
Go back to hope and keep on checking.
Sure. I would do this. Anyone who is looking ahead or checking anything, make me investigation checks, please, for the hallway.
Yeah, I'd probably be doing that. All right. Okay.
Not an advantage, so 10.
Okay.
And mine should just be normal, so. Whoa.
There's no other plus 10.
Yeah.
I'll take that. Wow.
27. Very nice. So Valerian and David, you guys are fairly confident that at least the first half of this hallway is untrapped and fine. For Lemmy, you are more sure that there are no traps in this section. In fact, there is yet another puzzle to figure out, it seems. There are, in the hallway there, as you can see, there are 6 statues. 6 tall stone statues of what appear to be different Tabaxi warriors. And at the end of the hallway, there is one very large stone sarcophagus, much like the ones that you've seen before. Each of the stone statues that line the hallway leading into the back of the chamber has a circular slot at its base that is empty and unfilled.
I guess I'd probably look at the one closest to me. I guess I'll say this one over here and kind of try to figure out about what size the circular slot is. Is it like foot, a few inches? What dimensions would I be looking at that?
It's about the size of a dinner plate. And coincidentally, about the same size as the tile you found earlier in this floor at the bottom of a pit.
I'm trying to remember who has that. I don't know if that was me or someone else. I thought that was somebody else was that.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Fish I do.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I will, kind of go over to him and, I'll let him know what I found and ask if, hey, do you want to maybe try that tile you found on one of the statues? It might do something, it might do nothing, but if you want to give it a shot, I'll stand with you while you do it. There he is. Sorry.
Okay, I dare to this one.
Okay.
It looks like it'll fit into the base.
See what?
To insert it.
I put it to the base.
Okay. It slides in, no problem. There is a little bit of wiggle room for you to remove it, should you wish. And that is the same for each of the other slots in each of the other bases.
I feel like we need 5 more pieces.
Feels like it's gonna be hidden in one of those sarcophaguses that we've been avoiding to open.
Yeah, that seems like a distinct possibility. I guess, well, it wouldn't hurt. I guess I could just try looking around in this part of the room and seeing if I can find any similarly looking tile-like objects just kind of lying around. Probably not, but I know what that one looked like, so let's see if I find anything that's a match.
Using your previous investigation check, you know that there is no such tile in this room.
Okay.
You do know that the lid of the sarcophagus on the other end of it does open, and no one has opened it yet.
You mean the one down near where we entered, right? Not the
both of them.
Not this one, but the.
Well, one of the things I forgot that I realized later is that when you completed that burning incense puzzle, the big statue at the front opened, and there's a small tunnel that took you a little bit underground, a small little recess. You popped up out of this sarcophagus on the southernmost end.
Okay.
The northernmost end sarcophagus is the one that I'm talking about that is currently closed.
All right, this one here. All right, got it. Well, I guess I could. Yeah, I probably would. I'd probably confer with Valerian on this. I'm like, hey, do you think we should? This might have some kind of a passage in it. Should we try to muscle it open, see what happens, or unless you've got an appropriately themed kind of, death-related ability you want to use?
I don't think there's a brain in that mummy.
Well, I mean, if that's even what's going on here. I'm just saying we popped out of one kind of like this, so maybe this one's just another door. What do you think we should do?
Do I actually see a mummy inside the sarcophagus from the opening I see?
The sarcophagus you're currently standing next to is shut. You don't see anything inside of it because you haven't opened it yet. The one on the southern end is the one that you popped out of to get into this room in the first place.
What are the walls made out of?
Sandstone. Meticulously placed, very large bricks of sandstone.
Okay, you gotta hate me. I'd like to use a 4th level spell. And I want to try to the sarcophagus. I want to just make an opening
in the sarcophagus.
You said it's a stone, right? And we came out of the stone sarcophagus, so not from the other side. But safe to assume that it's not too far-fetched to think there's another, opening and we could travel through.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, it is a very large sarcophagus lengthwise. With that stone shape, you should be able to make a small opening in its base. You see that as you do, apart from a couple of errant scarabs that skitter out and go hide in the corners, the shadows of the room, Nothing else of note is inside of this coffin at the moment. For all intents and purposes, it is an empty sarcophagus.
I think we have to go visit the other ones that we skipped. Oh, great. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
that could be so. Well.
If something starts to itch, don't scratch it.
Okay.
Okay. During college, one of the guys was into the undead. Just not a pretty sight.
All right. Good to know. So I guess we go back the way we came in and go look at the other sarcophagi we kind of bypassed.
Certainly can. Now let's see. You have passed. See how many you guys went through here. Looks like only one other large sarcophagus that you guys have seen thus far. Several smaller ones that you guys have run into. And let's see. And one Sphinx statue that you have also not investigated yet.
That big thing, yeah.
So which of these things would you like to go back to?
I'm thinking we just hit them, start with the farthest one, then just hit every single one on the way.
The furthest one away from your current location would be the statue, the Sphinx statue with the inscription.
Does that sound good to you guys?
Sure. Okay.
That sounds good.
Fast travel you there then, because this is a very big map. I can
cool.
Teleport you around as needed.
Mm.
Okay. Bottom left corner.
Yeah.
Okay. So for a reminder, you have arrived at the foot of a very large Sphinx statue with text inscribed in the body that reads, "A secret whispered in the correct ear can open pathways far and near."
Well, I guess the thing to do after information like that would be maybe check out the ears on the statue if I can get to them from where I am. Just look at them, see if one looks different from the other. They're probably identical, but I guess I'd mainly want to make sure that there's at least only two of them. So I don't know why there would be more, but sure.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. Poke around, see what that does. So, okay. Ow, nat 20.
Another word for correct is right. And inside of the right ear of the Sphinx, you find a small button.
I guess how far inside of the ear is it?
Far enough that if you were to stick your finger in and press it, it would do something.
You know what? Being a cautious sort, I'm gonna see if I can maybe get Mage Hand to do that for me. Because this seems like a prime use of exactly that. Maybe it can press enough to do it, maybe it can't. But I'd rather risk that than risk my own actual fingers. So
Sure.
I'm gonna do that and see if any sort of interestingness happens. And I'm probably gonna stand back a couple of feet while I do it, if I can do that. So
Sure.
yep.
So you cast your mage hand, and invisibly, it gives the statue a wet willy, and you hear first the click for the button inside of the inner ear, and then from the northern hallway, you hear the sound of stone grinding on stone, and you feel through the ground, especially Fuego, because he has tremor sense currently, that something large and made of stone has moved in the distance.
Well, I guess if it didn't do anything locally, we would, yeah. I'd be keen on heading where it feels like the vibration may have come from, so don't know if I need to ask Fuego for his take on it, but yeah, we'll just try to go up more to the north and see if he.
Up to you.
Cool.
You felt it from the northern hallway. So going up the northern hallway,
All right.
perhaps will reveal what has happened.
Sounds good to me. Let's do it. But let's try to make sure. Yeah, let's try to make sure we go a way that we went before, so we don't get
This is a hallway that you
like
have been down
into. Okay, cool.
You are
Sounds good.
confident
All right.
that there are no traps in it.
Okay. Alrighty. Going up that way.
Wait, did I go the right way?
Yep.
Yeah.
Where you guys go? God.
North.
Straight
We
north.
went up toward the north. Yeah, you can take either way around the side, and it's fine. So.
You've entered the wall. It's funny to see people moving inside of the wall. Hey,
Who
Valerian.
laid it?
This way, I
No.
guess.
No. So go back to where Valerian just was. Over here.
Where here?
Over there.
Mhm.
That's
That
not
recess,
that wasn't
which
me.
was previously a dead end, has now opened to reveal another chamber. Inside of this chamber,
Interesting.
you can see an opulent burial sarcophagus on a raised dais, surrounded by other smaller sarcophagi.
Ooh. Extra fancy. Okay. I guess I'd probably tend to skirt the wall and sort of look down at the bottom edge of the room, just to see if there's anything unusual about the walls down here.
Okay.
Maybe like around here.
That would be investigation, I guess.
Yeah, probably. Just, yeah. It's probably nothing of interest, but, didn't even know there was anything here a minute ago, so. Okay. Whoop. 25.
In searching the walls around the perimeter of this chamber, you do not find anything out of the ordinary for a large magical pyramid in the middle of a desert.
Cool.
Certainly,
Well,
cracked tiles.
I guess
are
that's
the final resting place of many individuals. But the most interesting thing is the large sarcophagi in the center of the room.
Well, I guess the next step would be trying to investigate that. So, unless anybody can think of anything else that we need to look at first, I'm going to try investigating the sarcophagus. If anybody wants to stand back, I totally understand. I would do it myself if I didn't need to get up right up on it. So, all right, I'm going to check it out unless anybody has another suggestion to do first. Anybody?
I am just going to hold my, spell casting focus in one hand and shield out just to be safe.
Sure.
Okay, I am investigating the large sarcophagus. So,
Sure.
here goes.
It's worth
15.
Sure. It's worth mentioning immediately, just even without rolling, the depiction that is of that the sarcophagus is of a leonine warrior in full battle regalia. With a 15, apart from the obvious, the one thing that you know about the sarcophagus is that if you were to try hard enough, you could perhaps slide the top off and peer inside. It is a very heavy stone lid, but it is openable.
Do I remember seeing anything about a leonine warrior recently? I thought there was some kind of a wall decoration or something. Maybe not.
Possibly.
know.
Other than depictions of Qaraako himself,
Well,
Qaraako is or was a leonine warrior in his time as a mortal.
okay. Yeah, maybe that's just what I'm thinking of.
And then there were the murals of the couple, the first couple to settle.
Oh yeah.
Shija.
Right.
So there's that as well.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm not particularly strong muscle-wise, but how much muscle do you? Well, can I figure out roughly how much muscle power would be needed to shift the lid?
I'll say with a 15, you think that you would probably need help to get it. To get it to where you could easily do it. Currently, it's a greater than average DC, but with help, you can either gain advantage or I can lower the DC.
I would help.
Yeah. Okay. I guess, I'll check with the rest of the group. Does anybody else besides Valerian feel like lending a hand for this very large sarcophagus lid?
As he went to go after the other people, I cast guidance on myself, and I tried to do it myself. Can I do that real quick?
Sure. Make an athletics check, please. No.
Ah, 8.
That is a no. Also, by the way, you are whispering to me, so if you want to continue doing that, fantastic. But I just want to let you know. No, an 8 does not.
Let me just whisper sweet nothings to your ears.
Okay. Well, I guess if we're all over here giving it a try, let's... Yeah, whoever's wanting to help, I'll give it a shot with my 11 strength.
Okay. So one of you roll with advantage, or I will lower the DC by 2. And one of you can check.
Give him help action, give him advantage, and I'll give to whoever is. I will not help. I'll just give guidance.
I'll probably help Fuego or Xenivore, whoever looks more muscly to me. So
or chunky.
Whoever's. Yeah, I'm guessing Fuego. So I'll try to. Yeah, try to help him out and.
I don't actually know who has the higher strength between the two of them. It's definitely Fuego. Never mind. Fuego has an 18.
Does Fuego have athletic skill though?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
if
help
you want to go ahead
Fuego.
and Go ahead and have Fuego roll. You're having Fuego roll with advantage. That's what you said, right?
Yep.
And guidance.
And guidance. Okay. So have Fuego roll.
Cool.
Athletics with guidance at advantage. 24,
Wow.
easy enough. Fuego shouldering the brunt of the movement does manage to slide the top off of the sarcophagus, and right as he gets it wide enough for you guys to peer inside, a hand covered in dust and old metal armor shoots up and grasps the side of the sarcophagus, followed by another hand, decrepit and paper-thin skin wrapped in bandages, also rises from their tomb. I need everybody to roll initiative for me, please.
Okie dokie.
Oh!
About time. I mean, I shouldn't say that out loud, but yeah.
We will do...
Thank God for National Shield.
And I'll do Sovereign.
Initiative. All right. Oh, hey, yeah, don't forget, if you got that special shield that gives a thing, so if Valerian's holding it, it's supposed to give, isn't it advantage, I think? So, I don't know.
The perception shield, I think, gives advantage on the shield.
Pretty sure. So, we shall see what we shall see.
Oh, they rolled the same initiative. How cute. Okay. First in the initiative order is Lemuel.
Okie dokie. From where I am, can I reach the one with the metal armor on?
You are within 5 feet of them.
Do I have to move? Oh, well, in that case, I do have something.
I want to bring something up, by the way, the rest of you. The people who are within 5 feet of the armored individual don't notice this initially. But those of you who are further away notice a cloud of black smoke obscuring the area within 5 feet of this individual.
Yee! Okay, well, I will attempt to do a thing. So, alright, come here, you. Go in there. Alright. Where are you? You are there. Okay. That do something? It should. That's normal.
Shock and grab.
I don't know if it did.
It is wearing metal armor, so you
On the
check at advantage.
Ah, crap. All right. Let me do that again. Man. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. I guess.
Yep.
Huh?
Okay. For 12 points
Oh.
of damage.
And let's see. And I guess for my next action, I will probably attempt to move away from the undead things, and yeah, I'll try to go for the nearest cover I can find. So if there's something I can get behind in the room, I'm gonna try to go get behind it. So maybe I can't see them, maybe they can't see me. Don't know. So let's 5, 10, 15. Let me just do the measure thing. Come here, you. Okay. 25. Yeah, I guess I'll just try to get back here behind this stack of broken-looking tiles here. So,
okay.
I don't know if that's low enough for me to not be seen by them, but
You're small.
I don't want to be up in the. Yeah, I don't want to be up in their faces for sure. So yeah.
All right.
Okay, doing that.
Go ahead and make me
5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, will do. And stealthy. Yeah.
And then Valerian is your turn.
And is it a noise stealth or a not being seen stealth?
You're crouching behind rocks. It would be an unseen stealth.
Okay, it's important because of the cloak. So
yes.
Alrighty, that's good.
I'll keep that.
24.
What the fuck? They changed how the tokens work on this. Oh god, that's awful. It doesn't return the same results anymore. So it's gonna come up with like a bunch of random shit until I find one that has a transparent background. There we go.
Hey, there's one.
That'll have to do. Okay, you should be able to control that.
Fighting mummies with a ghost scythe.
Unfortunately, a natural one does not hit.
But it looked cool.
It did look cool. Wisdom saving throw sounds good.
That's supposed to be 19.
You should change it to be 19 then. He rolled a 17, so he fails. Takes 22 necrotic damage.
5.
No, he was hit by Lemuel. He takes
Oh, thank God.
All right.
Chakra graph did in fact connect. Okay. Cool. Next up, unless Valerian wants to move,
No, I'm good.
is David. What would David do?
David's gonna. Oh. There's no firebolt this dude, the armored dude.
Okay. Attack rolls made at range have disadvantage because of the sword.
Hey! Help a marksman.
Oh. That makes sense.
Aha!
Okay. 21 still hits.
For 9 fire.
For 9 points of fire. Okay.
That's up as that work.
Okay.
Just gonna go right here. And, swing. Okay. Find the sword, that'd be amazing.
2 shots. No more rolls.
Yep.
Okay. Both hit. The 18 just hits. 22 also hits. Total of 23 and 10. 33. Okay. Fantastic.
It's my turn.
Now it is the armored individual's turn. And for his turn, he is going to make 3 attacks with a glaive that he picks up as he stands from his tomb. One on each of the people in front of him. Doesn't have any kind of magical advantage or anything. Okay, first one on Fuego. 21 to hit. 19 points of damage total. For Xenivore, 9 doesn't hit. And for Valerian, 24 to hit for a total of 23. 14 slashing and 9 necrotic.
I think I have something else here. Give me one.
I think... I don't know if being a death cleric gives you resistance to necrotic damage yet or not.
Nope, I don't. It not. Nope.
Also on Valerian, you are going to be the target of his bonus action. So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. You're fine. Okay, that is his turn. The other individual, skeletal tabaxi mummy, rises from the tomb and begins to shamble around, clawing its way outside of the tomb here. It's going to go right there. Xenivore can take an attack of opportunity if they wish.
And this, you filthy casual.
Yes, that certainly hits. 19 points of damage. Sounds good. Yeah, 19 points of damage. Correct. Takes that on the chin, and then is going to use its Dreadful Glare feature on... One creature I can see. It's going to use its Dreadful Glare feature on David. So David, I need you to make me a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Six.
Oh, not only is it a failure, it is a critical failure. You are frightened until the end of the mummy's next turn. You are also paralyzed for that duration.
Oh, God. Well,
Okay, just curious. From where I am right now, can I see either of the mummies? Are they still both in that smoky area?
The smoke surrounds the armored individual. The mummy has moved around that. Currently standing next to Valerian, but seeing that its Dreadful Glare has worked, it's going to run up to David instead.
It is clearly visible. At least that's something. Yay!
Well, to try and see 10 feet. It has 10 more feet, basically. He can't quite get to David, so he's going to run 10 feet over here instead.
Reaction?
Reaction if you want it.
Ah, fuck you, fixed it.
Yeah. I will not roll for that because mummies are immune to necrotic damage. It's going to use its rotting fish attack on Chance.
Immune? Not resistant?
Immune.
Wow.
Mummy punch, 12 to hit. I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah. Okay. That is its turn. Fuego's up next. Yes. No. 26 hits. 17 does not. 10 points of piercing damage to Armored Man. Next up is Chance. Okay. Put that concentration counter on you. Take your shots. Natural 1. Rotting Fist. Mummy punch your face. Natural 1. Alright. Take a reaction to try to get. Yeah, okay.
Whoa!
Okay, this is gonna be interesting because that did 17 with 17 times 2. 20, 30,
34.
34. Okay, 34 points of fire damage. You watch as your flame blade slices into and catches the bandages the mummy is wrapped in. The entirety of the shambling corpse catches in flame, and takes immediate double damage from vulnerability to fire.
Oh. Right.
Alright, cool. Anything else? Any movement from you? Okay, let me.
Well, let's see. Yeah. I realize the one further away is a bigger threat, probably, but kind of want to reduce the number of targets, if I can. Yeah, I'm going to attempt to cast a spell from where I am, so let's see what I've got handy. Yeah, I'll do that. All right. I am going to attempt to cast Scorching Ray. So, and just that thingy, and I guess that'll get me three rays. So I am going to try attacking with the. I guess can I attack with the first two on the mummy that I see closest to me to see what it does, and yeah,
Your
just do that. All right.
So I need you to pick your targets.
Oh, they do. So I've got to. Okay. Well, in that case, the way I'm going to play it is I'm going to use 2 on the one closest to me, and then 3, or the third one on the one in the sarcophagus, or kind of standing in the sarcophagus. So that third one should be disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 2 normals, 1 disadvantage. Got it. Okay. And 1. That should probably be a miss. All right.
No, that is.
And that
is its armor class.
Wow, it's okay. Cool. And 2. Oh wow. Is that a? That's not a crit, but it's bam, bam. All right. So and it's still up, but I'm still targeting the third one with disadvantage. So, oh well. All right. Yeah. And that's probably going to be a miss.
So you watch as the 2 initial rays slam into the mummified corpse, it's turned to ash immediately. It's paper. It's basically a shambling corpse made of extremely flammable paper, and its corpse just burns away. It's gone. The third ray misses the armored individual through the smoke that it is emitting from his body.
Okay. And let's see, and I guess from where I am here, I'll probably try to move to a different location. So, I guess maybe over to this corner here. So that's 30. Trying to crouch down amid some other debris, and I will attempt to do a stealth roll for a bonus action hide. So
go for it, Valerian.
I'm trying to not get dead. Seems to work sometimes. All right. Bam. Okay, 25. Sneak.
All right, Valerian is up next. What you got for me?
Oh my god.
This guy has his reaction back.
Yikes. Ah, crap.
It's a spiritual weapon, so.
Oh, never mind.
Hmm.
Can't attack the spiritual weapon.
Mummy guy's dead, right?
The mummy has been turned to ash. He's
This guy,
very
does he
much
look like
re-dead.
a mummy?
No, he looks like an armored warrior. From what you can tell outside of the smoke that's emanating from his body. A leonine undead individual covered in heavy plate mail.
Fuck it. 7 points of radiant damage.
He needs to make a dex save, yes. Not his strong suit.
You didn't happen to have...
Oh, wow. Okay. Still
I
almost
forget. Can clerics get heat metal? I can't even remember.
Forge clerics can, I think. So that is 7 points of radiant damage.
Yep.
Okay.
That's bonus action. Do not want to move. That is my turn.
Alright. David, you are paralyzed. Moving on.
Wait,
Screaming eternally.
Wait, shouldn't that have worn off by now, though?
No. It was the paralysis.
'Cause
The fear and paralysis lasts until the mummy's next turn, which would be after the.
Yeah.
Poker.
Yeah, but the mummy's dead.
Correct. But the paralyzation magical effect of the dreadful
Oh.
clarity lingers and remains.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it worked like that. Wow.
Yeah. It's a magical fear effect. Even with the mummy gone, David's still afraid of it. Afraid of it and
Step,
paralyzed
step.
because of that. Failed your check by 5 or more.
I cast violence.
I cast violence. Violence is spell. Second one hits for 16 points of damage.
Mac.
Okay. Whack.
And
Now it's his turn again. Let's see. He's gonna do. Let's see, what can he do? So many things he can do. He's going to use his dreadful aspect ability. Everybody within 30 feet of him needs to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's dreadful.
Should have done this earlier.
that's Zenor.
Okay. Which one's
This
which?
is-
Measured.
Chances.
Yeah, measured that out. That does include me, so yay. Just barely. Oh boy. Alright, wisdom.
Everybody who rolled under a 13, you are frightened. That's 25.
Hey. Yeah, I'm within 30, like you said, so that does include me. That's why I rolled.
I thought you measured it. I don't know why. I thought you measured it. I was like, I'm 35 feet away.
No, 20. I said 25. Yeah,
That's
it's
whatever.
yeah.
You're 19. You got a 19.
No.
So that would be David, Xenivore, and Chance. You are all frightened of the Black Dog. You're going to be unparalyzed at the end of this. You're still going to be afraid. You're fine. Xenivore rolled the 8. So he gets the fear as well. Okay, I think that's all I do. And then he's going to take 2 attacks instead of the normal 3. So glaive twice, one on. He doesn't have advantage when you're afraid, right? It's just you have disadvantage, I believe. Yep. So he's still going to take one on Xenivore, right. One on Valerian. So for Xenivore, 11, for Valerian, 25 to hit, for a total of 21.
Damn, that hurts.
He smarts, man. And on his hit, he's going to bonus action attempt to do another thing. Go ahead and roll me another Constitution saving throw, please.
I am below bloody.
11 is a failure. You are blinded for 1 minute. Repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns. You can no longer see. As the glaive slashes out, misses Xenivore, slashes into you and catches you right across the face, and you can feel the shadow energy that this being is emanating cloud your vision as it does. And then, because you cannot see, it's going to take a step away. Fuego. Okay, let's see. 20 does hit, 12 does not. 11 points of piercing. Anything else? Assumedly not. Fantastic. Chance. You are afraid. What would Chance like to do? No, sir. An 11 on the firebolt does miss, unfortunately. Anything else? Fantastic. Levy, from your perch behind the stonework there, what would you like to do?
Let's see. You still got the smoke around him, right?
Yes.
Okay, so probably want to do something that's going to check him. All right, let's see here. It's worth a try, I guess. All right. I got a measure to see how far away he is from me. So let's do that. He is. All right, he's 30 feet away from me, right? All right, so I am going to attempt to cast a spell on him. Don't think it'll work, but it's worth a try. So Go try that. See what happens. Probably a wasted action, but, you know, maybe he's got a sense of humor. He's been around a while. So, all right. And let's see. Burn the slot on that. And let's see. And he'll need to make a wisdom saving throw against DC 17. Unless his intelligence is, I think, under 4. So
That's not.
or 4 less. So
It's a 15.
nope.
So
That's a fail.
So you hear from within the armor a hollow, choked laughing, and he clutches his chest and falls prone within the sarcophagus.
Get it? That's not my tomb. Huh?
It is frankly terrifying, the laughter coming out of this thing, especially for those of you that are magically frightened by it.
Okay, and I've got concentration on that at the moment, so.
Yep. Okay. Anything else?
Wow, that actually worked.
Says a creature.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm probably gonna go back to where I was behind the pile of tiles over here, and just spend 30 getting there, and just hide again. So, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So,
Florian, you cannot see. It is your turn.
I could still command this thing to fold over as a bonus action and attack it.
Does it say that you can command it to a space you can see?
Oh my god, really?
That's what blinded does. A lot more things rely on sight than you realize.
So, right, double. Sorry. Hidey.
Alright.
Man.
It says you can move the weapon up to 20 feet, repeat attack against a creature within 5 feet. So, nope. Take your attack.
And keep in mind this will allow him to repeat his save, so. But shouldn't it be an advantage because he's prone?
Yes. It will be an advantage because he's prone. And it is a melee attack.
Mac.
Yeah, 22 will hit. And
Yoicks.
This is a wisdom save.
Yep. He's got to make it again. I assume it's against the same. Oh, made it. All right.
Alright.
Oh, well.
He's not affected by it anymore, but he's still prone. 12 points of force damage there.
I'm no longer concentrating, so, oh well. Bye-bye.
I literally have one touch spell. I did not want to use this yet.
Easy come, easy go. Wait, is it a necrotic touch spell?
What? No.
Well, we'll see.
I mean, yes.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's vampire touch, yes.
Yeah, that's literally the only touch spell I have.
Okay. I believe blinded gives you disadvantage.
But he's prone, which
But
gives
he's-
me advantage.
Aha!
Against a creature within your reach, yeah.
16, not 31.
Yep. The 16 misses. You still have that concentration.
Shouldn't it be a...
For now.
Shouldn't it have been a straight roll?
Yeah, no, it
Yeah,
wouldn't have been
that's
straight
what I
roll.
said. It was
He
16.
has it toggled, so it should have been a straight roll. We're ignoring the 31. It should have never happened.
Okie dokie.
That's movement, action, bonus action, or that's my turn.
Okay. Stumbling over into the coffin. As you move into the coffin space, a another good thing to note is, even though you're blind, when you kind of stumble into that space, you can feel yourself kicking at what sounds like a lot of metal coins sitting at the bottom of this thing.
I'm right now blinded and trying to fight for my life right now.
Yeah, you're trying to wade through the currency, but that is something you notice when you climb over. David, you're up next.
Priorities.
Oh man. So this guy's prone inside the coffin. What?
He's prone inside the coffin, which means currently you cannot see him.
Hmm. Dodge action.
Alright. Zedivor.
Zedivor's going to look down at this man and stab him twice in the face.
Okay. Straight roll each time. So you're
Got
prone
that.
and also frightened.
Right.
Yeah, both of those hit. So that'd be 12 and 13, 25, and 6, 31. Just hammering into this guy as he's trying to get back up. That'll be the end of Zedivor's turn, I'm assuming.
You're good.
Undead Man going to stand up. And...
Oh wait, aren't I supposed to make a save against blindness every turn?
yes. The end of your turn.
Oh, yeah.
Constitution, DC 13.
Not at advantage, but 14.
Yeah. No longer blinded. Which means I don't need to look up that part. Okay. He's going to stand up, and that is what he can do with his movement. He's going to take 3 attacks, 1 on each of you. 1, 2, 3. In order: Fuego 20, Zedivor 12, and Valerian 13. I think the only one that hits.
Suck it,
is
13 missed.
Yeah, I think the only one that hits is the Fuego one. Total of 17 points of damage there. Yes, sir. Fuego is up next. Speaking of, just beating 18. You're fine. He's dead. He's dead again. How does Fuego decide to kill? To re-kill. Okay, fantastic. It's almost like a whack-a-mole thing, because Fuego is on all fours. He has to kind of jump up on the lip of the coffin. As he does, he jumps up and opens his glowing, fiery elemental maw and just eats the helmet off the head of the armored individual, whose body then slumps back into the coffin.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking coins in here, guys.
Money, money, money.
Yep. As your vision returns to you, and the smoke dissipates from around the individual, you look down and you can see. Is my dude right? Yes. You can see a bed of gold and silver coins, as well as another stone tile depicting a waxing gibbous moon.
Each time we open a sarcophagus, we're gonna fight one of these things. I don't think I'm going to make it.
Oh, but I can get a touch up.
Alright.
I think I remember what the staff does.
Unless anybody else wants to take it, I'll take the tile. So. Adding to inventory.
Okay, so I'm gonna use a charge on the staff to give you to cast 2 wounds at 2nd level. Plus intelligence.
To cast what? I'm sorry.
I'm using charge for my quarrel staff to heal Valeria.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah. Who else has taken damage besides him, Xenivore, and Fuego?
So I think that's it. Didn't take any damage.
Yeah. Fuego's health.
Just Valerian.
Fuego's health is Chance's health pool, so Chance has been hurt this
right.
entire time.
Hello.
That's 8 points of healing to Valerian.
No bloody. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's
there you go.
door.
That's a little bit better. That'll be 20 points.
Get bonked in the head twice.
It is.
It's like the Fix-It Felix hammer. He hits himself in the face and continues to fix his face.
I'm hit.
Must I fix everything?
You know, if he dies, I'm always, I would like to come back, sir.
Well, too bad. I'm slapper Chance now.
Assuming he's not dead. Another 20 points of healing to Chance.
Tink-a-tink.
How's everybody looking now?
Better than they were 18 seconds ago.
Neat. All right. Where to next? Anybody think we should look at anything else in here, or are we pretty much good to go with the tile? And if anybody is feeling particularly broke, have at it on the coins.
Yeah, I'm stealing those coins.
Yeah, how much coin do we get?
If you take the time to collect all of them, there are 1,000 silver and 1,000 gold coins.
Good.
Well, none for me, thanks. If David wants to put them in his bag, he can have at it.
Sure.
So are we splitting it 4 ways? Giggity.
Okay. Sure.
I'm okay with him just carrying them, but however we want to list it, okay, fine. But
we could sort out your thing. We could sort out the end. Got it.
Let's go to the next one.
Yeah.
You need to heal yourself, broski. That second 20 was for you.
Oh, yo. Well, let's take the money.
There you go.
All right. Let's see if we can find another likely location for a tile. Wasn't there another one of these, or another interesting sarcophagus somewhere? Where did we see that?
There was one in a previous hallway. Slightly smaller than this. There are also a number of sarcophagi behind hidden walls in that hallway with the murals in it. And there are also many places you have not been yet. So.
Well, I'm open for suggestion. If anybody thinks we should look at a particular sarcophagus or go a particular way, I'm up for it.
Let's just hit the one, nearest to us after. You said there were a few others we missed, and also there's a puzzle room that none of the smallest sarcophaguses that we opened up.
To the other questionable coffins that we put up.
So,
Yeah, leave that guy there. No, don't bring him with us. He's dead.
Just drag his corpse throughout the fucking dungeon. So the closest thing that you have already been to is the other sarcophagus, the other larger sarcophagus. Is that where you guys were going? Closest thing to you?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I go open, give a help action and guidance again one more time.
Sure.
All right, sounds good. Seemed like we did it before. We didn't get killed that time, so...
Easy enough. Fuego's shoulders open the sarcophagus, and inside, you do find another, thankfully dead individual that is resting on yet another bed of coins, but who is also clutching a beautifully crafted and untarnished khopesh.
It's kind of like a flail, isn't it?
No, khopesh is a sword.
It's a sword. It's the Egyptian curved sword.
Oh, righto. Yeah, like a bit like a scimitar, but not exactly. Okay.
For functionality purposes, it is a long sword.
Cool. All right. Well, I don't usually use those things, so if somebody else finds it a use, they can try to take it. Am I seeing anything from where I am that looks like a tile?
Not in this one.
Oh well.
If you want to roll an intelligence check on the contents of the coffin, or a religion check
Sounds...
on the coffin, you certainly can.
Yeah, I'll just go with intelligence, I guess. All right.
Fantastic.
There's stuff in here.
It's more money.
Oh.
It's more money and a cool looking sword. 13.
Yeah.
Is that I'm assuming that's the reroll because it shouldn't have been a disadvantage. That 13. With that, let's see. How well versed is Chance in dealing with the gods? Probably decently well, considering his profession. The khopesh has religious significance. Khopesh was wielded by Qaraako's warriors almost exclusively as their main weapon of choice. It was also the main weapon of choice for Rian Kodesh before his fall. Qaraako himself wielded mace. The other thing as well, you notice examining this piece is that it is in fact a magical weapon. For the years who have not touched this blade, despite being sealed in a coffin, it is clear enough that this is a +1 longsword. Leave it, it's trash loot. I don't have room in my bag for this shit.
He's got a point. It's not a tile piece, and those seem to be what we're really looking for right now. So, if anybody's keen on,
I have no qualms about stealing money, but the religious artifact, no.
Yeah, I'm not touching that shit with typical.
We may be grave robbing, but I have standards, damn it.
I'm just here to loot money, man. It ain't out of cave.
Speaking of bunch of money, if anybody wants to have at it, more power and funds to you. So
I also want to because just real quick, because you guys were fast traveling through things, in order to get to this point in the dungeon, you would have passed by the statue that stood in front of the hallway here at the T intersection. And if you remember, that statue had its arms outstretched. And you were curious about that earlier.
Son of a bitch.
As if it's wanting to...
We have to take the sword.
Might be a key of sorts.
Did it have both hands outstretched?
Yes.
Because if it is, there's going to be a... Fuck. Okay, so we need to find the other one.
Well, it was. They weren't ham-fisting it. It was palms upward.
Palms up, like it might be lifting something long with both hands. Well, I guess it's not technically stealing if we just move it around inside the tomb.
We're taking it with the intention of not taking it with us when we leave the temple. Therefore, not stealing.
The statue is fairly large, but I mean, comparatively, you could probably fit the sword in there. It's up to you guys. I just mentioned it because you didn't pass it through the hallway.
Does anybody have something that's roughly the same size as this Khopesh? So we can just go check the thing for size. See what I'm saying? If anybody's got a similar blade of some kind, any sort of
could just make this easier. We bring the Khopesh with us, put it on the statue's hands. If it's wrong, we put it back in the sarcophagus.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that. It seems like it would save time. We don't necessarily have a lot of that. All right.
Okay. So is that what you do?
Yes.
Okay.
I will give Valerian a bow and say, have at it.
Assuming that we are ginger and careful with the corpse holding the sword, you managed to carefully pry it from the corpse's grasp and take it down the hallway up to the north there, where the statue awaits. And when you place the sword in the palms of the statue's hands, the arms themselves depress a little bit, and you see a slot open on the statue's forehead, where an amber gemstone rests. And as soon as that amber gemstone is exposed, you see a beam of light shine down upon the sword itself and imbue it with a blessing of Qaraako. The sword is now a +2 sword, and it sheds bright light for 10 feet and dim light for an additional 10 feet.
I think I'm the only one in the group that could use martial weapon.
Other than Zenivor. Zenivor has a frostbite.
I mean, we might find some. Do we take this thing?
Do we?
We were looking for puzzle pieces, not loot. Damn it.
Yeah.
I may or may not have put things in this dungeon to help you through it.
Yeah, on the other hand, if it's blessed by... Yeah, I'm okay with putting it back where it was if it's not necessary to get past something, yeah. If it's not intended to
we take it with us, we give it to the cat person because she would know our guy who took us to this city, because they would know what the fuck to do with it, in my opinion.
If nothing else,
So for now, just stuff it in somebody's backpack and just carry on and try to find the rest of the puzzle so we could piece everything together. Right? Does that sound good to you guys?
Sure.
Yeah, I guess for now we should maybe go to the picture hallway. If I remember right, there were more sarcophagi in there that were worth looking at. Maybe.
Yeah. That glowing wall that dissipated, and those small ones too. We haven't checked.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Feeling
Sounds
like
good.
this is a punishment for not checking them early. We're backtracking all over the place.
Sorry, I'm dragging.
Yeah, well.
There you
Hmm.
go. It's the cautious adventurer creeping through and not wanting to touch anything in the dungeon syndrome.
Yeah.
I am not gonna lie. I am fully driven by past memory of mummy rot. My character, one of my characters suffered from.
It's that metagaming that's gonna get you, man.
Mm.
This is what it's. Yes. Move off my label for it there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Lots of hieroglyphs. Plenty of little sarcophagi to check. Now, I want to double check something. So, are you shoving the sword in a backpack and putting it away, or are you going to have it be out?
More like strapped to the backpack. Is that okay? Because
Yeah,
we don't want to be piercing through the backpack.
Yeah, I mean, just I want to know if you're using the light or not. This is my question because I need to put a light on.
Oh, that's a good point.
I
Yeah,
mean,
if
my
we want to have...
ghost light's gonna run out eventually. It will be nice to be able to see.
Okay, so I'll put the light on you then.
Thank you, sir.
Your
Okay, if you just want to have it handy.
It is. Is it already 2020? What is this? H.
Hmm?
I have so many sections in this fucking notes thing. No, it's 10 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
So it's slightly less than Ghost Light, but still useful.
Yep. Still could see.
Okay, adjust that for you. Okay. Perfect.
Okay. And I'm trying to remember, did we establish before that the hieroglyphs aren't something that comprehend languages will do anything with? I mean,
yeah, it's not.
Thought I tried
it's not really
something like
a language as much as it was a mural.
Okay.
So interpreting the mural is kind of your own thing.
Okay.
I know, like ancient
Alrighty.
Egyptians it's kind of like a hieroglyphic language, yes, but these were more like murals and not a specific like language pictographic.
You must.
Cool.
You must perform. Dance.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I guess if we're here by these, so.
All right. I tried to open the first one.
Sure. 1 second. Go back to my notes. Okay, perfect. So as you approach and as you lay your hand on the coffin, try to open it. Surprise, surprise. A couple of mummies pop out. 1 and 2.
Ruh-roh.
Rising from their tomb, the two lovers defending their final resting place. We'll go ahead and roll initiative again.
Oh,
Yay. Okay, back to it.
Before you roll. There we go. Try that again.
Oop.
Mummy 1, Mummy 2. Changing the music.
Hey, wait.
What the fuck? I rolled a 0.08.
That seems really bad.
And to the point here, is that light doing anything to these mummies?
They don't seem to like it.
Oh,
Upon initial
well, that's something.
initial contact.
Hmm.
Oh well, gonna have to figure it out.
That's. Hmm.
Anyway, I think that's everyone's initiative. Yes, so Fuego is
Yes.
up first.
And Chance was asking because it is a bright light because Dad has a permutation how he could.
It's 10 foot bright, 10 foot dim.
Hmm.
So Fuego would be in dim light currently. Where he's at.
Mm-hmm.
Let's turn
Yep. Cool.
The 10 misses. The 11 will hit for sure. 12 points of piercing.
Munch.
His attacks are magical, yes. I'm assuming. You have the magical attacks shit. 12 points.
Mm.
For the second attack. Fantastic. Cool. Assuming that's the rest of his turn, we're going to go ahead and roll Chance. Take your shot. Squishing Ray. Short. You know how this is going to go. That's a hit. I'm assuming all three of these on the same target. Yeah, I don't think we're in the realm of instant death just yet. We might be if you roll really well on the third one. Yeah. And then 15, yeah. It's probably dead, but we'll find out. So 10 damage on the second one. Oh, right, because there's the d6 from the focus. That doesn't matter. Okay, so 10 and then 5, 15. Doubled is 30. And then...
No, you misunderstand. It's a 10 on the second one because I was re-rolling the 1 on the... Yeah, because I have a feat that lets me...
Ones and
re-roll.
twos or just ones?
Just once. It's Flames of Phlegethos. I think Elemental Add-ons lets me re-roll 2s. But
okay, well, either way, it's 12 doubled is 24, and then you said 10 total there. No, it's more than 10, isn't it? For the second one? Because of your extra damage. So
yeah. It'd be...
so it's 8 and 6, so 14.
Yeah.
Double to 28. So 28, 24, 40... 40, 52. And then the third wave will kill it. Regardless, because they only have 58 hit points. So, yeah, instant death, mummy, 3 shots, scorching ray, vulnerability to fire. We all get it. Go ahead and put Shore on as well. Incinerated the husband.
Yikes.
That's fine, though. Shouldn't feel bad about killing undead in this place. Moving on, Lemuel.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. There's this one here. See what I got. So I'm trying not to.
Oh, it's unfortunate. The one that you killed was the 17 initiative one. fuck?
I don't know. Yeah. You know what? I'm just going to see if this works, because eventually it's going to have to, so... Maybe. I don't know. Boop. Let's see what that does.
Sure. Intelligence.
One of these days, it's going to land. So, let's see. So he'll have to make an intelligence saving throw against 17. Or she will, sorry.
Fail.
Or take 1d6 psychic and subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw she makes for the end of... Oh, correction. 2d6 psychic because I'm over 5th level. Right. Okay.
You guys aren't 11 yet, right?
So,
10.
rolling...
So 2d6.
No, 5th. Yeah, but we're... Yeah, 2d6. So I will roll the 2d6 and see what happens. All right.
Sure.
Huh.
4 points of psychic in there.
That's something at least.
Has a bane on it temporarily.
And then... 1d4 from her next saving throw before the end of my next turn. So...
Okay.
All right. And now that I have made it mad, I'm probably going to get out of its direct line of sight. I'm not going to lie. It's, trickstery stuff. I am restraining myself from giggling, but there's a part of me that's really wanting to. But that would tell her where I am.
Sure.
And the good trickster gets away with things. So, I am around the corner.
Flare, you're next.
I'd like to reach out and touch it.
Okay. With what?
I'm assuming Vampiric Touch has ran out by now.
Yes. You're also very much aware that mummies are immune to necrotic damage, so...
Oh.
Was that dex save? Yes, dex save. Fantastic.
Yep. With minus 1d4, don't forget.
Yes, I want to double check
So.
something, though, because your sword does things. Is it just attack me? Disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. So not only is it minus d4, it has disadvantage on this check because it's within the bright light of your sword. So,
Ooh.
dexterity disadvantage, minus d4. I'm assuming this is going to just fail immediately. Yeah, it's a 1. I'm not even going to roll the d4. Actually, I will roll the d4 because I want to see if it goes negative. Yeah, so that's a -1 dexterity saving throw. For 10 points of radiant damage.
Huh.
Okay. Alright, cool. Anything else you want?
So any other person wants to get in on here, they could come in.
Sure.
That's
David,
fine.
you're next.
Scorching ray, I choose you.
Welcome to instant death. Let's go. It's fucking incinerate this mummy immediately upon contact.
Oh, wow.
No mercy.
24 and 22, 46. It's just enough to kill it, actually. I had 44 hit points left. I was like, I survived your sacred fire. It's fucking bursts into flames. It turns to ash. Bye. Alright, well, that was that combat. You do see, though, as one of the...
Wow.
As that mummy falls, from its incinerated ribcage, you do see another tile fall to
See another pot.
if I remember correctly, let's see. Stone tile with the image of the third quarter moon. And somebody roll me 2d6.
I'll roll it. Oh,
Cool.
never mind.
There's also 13 gold in there, if you want it.
We're robbing these people. who was the person that been collecting the coins? I give it to him.
I think David. So.
How many coins?
You're now
Oh.
13 gold richer.
I'm not taking that.
Just leave that where it is.
Just put it in your
Yeah,
bag. Just put it in your bag.
No. You carry it if you want so badly.
Oh, somebody just take the probably not cursed coins.
Fucking hate the coin.
And before you find out that the coins were all mimics and they eat your inventory.
No,
Munch.
wait.
Just 1,000 little mimics gnawing away at your bag of holding from the inside.
The bag right appears.
Alright.
Where to next?
No, I don't believe that you have explored the northernmost reaches of this hallway in particular.
Yeah, we called it a quits because, like, okay, let's go back over there and check out the other areas because they look like they were going upstairs.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think we did because it looked like that might have been going down or same level, but not up. Okay. So, is it up this way?
Yep.
Okay. I guess I'll let Valerian lead the way if he really wants to. So, it seems to have worked out pretty well so far.
Oh, hey, there's another sarcophagus right here.
There are several other sarcophagi behind the walls here.
And there was no tile pieces with the married couple, right?
There was one tile piece.
There was.
Okay.
Yep. As far as I know, did David pick it up? I'm assuming. I don't know. I've already got one piece, so
I'm gonna wait until everybody's by the door before I try to open one of these.
Where are you?
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. He's up to the north, so just go up the passageway that goes around a bit to the left and then up north. That's where he is. That's where I am. But he's in the room over to the side.
Get in the hole! Are you too good for your hole?
He's over there. So.
There's nothing else to find in these sarcophagi except for dead bodies. So nothing to worry about there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh well. Well, we can keep. I guess let's keep looking somewhere else if there's nothing of interest in here. Hmm?
This is about as far as we got up here.
I think that's right. I don't think we went any further than that. So, if you want to do a check for anything that obviously looks sketchy. I would prefer not to walk on anything that, seems likely to fall away. Although I don't know. Yeah. I guess I could, but I don't know. If winged boots count as flying movement, does that mean if you step on something and it falls, you can just not fall?
Yeah. As long as they're active.
Yeah. They're as long as they're on, they don't take a command to activate. Just as long as you're wearing them and it's attuned, they're on. You just aren't using up the time on them unless.
Don't you have to use a bonus action to activate them or something?
No. That's why they take up attunement. It is just flying movement equivalent to your walking speed with no activation of any kind. I'll look it up again.
It's just a time limit thing. No, I'm thinking of the boots of speed because the boots of speed is like a bonus action to click.
Yeah.
It doesn't double your speed.
Yeah. Those you have to turn on, turn off. But with the boots of flying, it limits the amount of time, or wing boots, and yeah, they're just yep. So
And
anyway,
time-wise, by the way, just as a FYI, you're about
about
2 hours from your boots being depleted.
Really? It was 3 before.
Yeah,
but, all right.
You guys have spent an hour traipsing around the dungeon, going back to places you guys have been before.
Yeah, but I haven't been using them to fly. I specifically said before, I'm not activating these again until there's something to fly over. Like I've been walking on the floor.
I was assuming
since that
you had
first
been
hour
flying throughout the hallways to avoid traps.
Absolutely not. I'm just trying to walk around because we've been over areas that we've covered before. So there's not, I've been through areas where I know that the tiles are safe. So I'm not going to fly over stuff that I already know isn't going to fall away on me. So I'll just, if the floor falls away from me somewhere, I'll do like Xenivore did before and try to catch myself before I get a skewer through the whatever. But
this hallway, you decided to light up in a perfectly straight vertical line.
Yep. Well,
fancy chicken, everybody.
Yeah, I am following. I'm following behind Valerian until he gives the all clear for. Nothing is obviously trying to be a trap so far.
That's the next thing you guys added. Hallway, just for your own. What the fuck? Just for your own record. The hallway essentially snakes around to the right and comes up to this.
Okay.
So along the walls on either side of this hallway, there are several stone statues, yet again depicting Tabaxi warriors that are standing resolute across the way.
All right.
What's
I follow behind Valerian.
By the way, again, can I get a passive check?
Oh gosh, I think mine's. I want to say mine's 19, but let me double check.
19.
Yep, 19.
Yeah, easy enough. Anyone who's above a 15. There are several holes that are drilled into the walls and ceiling of this hallway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does seem kind of familiar.
You have been down another different hallway.
Was there another one that had holes?
Yeah, there was another one in the southern portion near the entrance that had a similar.
Yeah, with holes in the ceilings and walls. So all right, I guess. I don't know how much pressure it would take to set something like that off. So.
You also don't know where the triggers are.
Yeah. I mean, I would assume they're probably not on the walls and ceilings, since most people walk through on the floor.
Just use the mage hand.
I could. Yeah, I could try using it to feel around ahead of us. Just kind of poke at the wall, or at the floor tiles. So, yeah, I'd probably go with the ones down the center, so... see if 10 pounds of pressure is enough to make the tiles do something. So... Yeah, I guess I'll just do that, like...
For the sake
this
of
one here in
brevity,
front of Valerian, and if it doesn't...
Unable to make any of the tiles move with 10 pounds of force.
Okay. That's fun. Okay. See here. Well. I guess, is there a fairly strong member of the party that can throw things? Anybody?
Xenivore, probably.
Like Fuego can't really do it because no hands. But if Xenivore's decently strong, can we get him to take one of these stones that's sitting around? I assume they weigh at least more than 10 pounds.
Those are massive stone tiles. Stone blocks.
Okay.
Rather.
Okay, so the loose stones are all beyond what he can lift. Okay. Let me see if I got something in the inventory he could use.
I'm gonna double check the chat there, Valerian, and give him a response.
Just turn around and point the sword toward. Because the sword is literally just strapped onto my backpack, so anybody could reach it and just pull it out.
Draw last spell.
It's not a pointed beam of light. It's like a radial thing. And from where you're standing, the light illuminates that area. If it were that easy. If only it were that easy.
Fuck it, if I die, I die. Let's ball. I'm just gonna step forward and tell everybody to just stay back.
He's gonna sprint through the hallway.
Yep. I'm just gonna go full sprint. Just have my shield up.
I'm gonna stay back here.
1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you gonna stop at any point, or are you just gonna keep running through the whole thing? And
I'm just keep on running. Hope to God I can evade the trap.
Alright, well, here we go.
Full on dash. So
Yep.
yeah, I get it.
Let's
I get it.
Let's see if you die first before we get to the end of the hallway. Yeah.
Oh boy.
+8 each.
Well, brute force is an approach.
Okay, with a +8 each, we have 19 to hit, 14 to hit, 11 to hit, 12 to hit, and a natural 1. So I guess, does the 19 hit you? Or no?
19 hits.
Okay. 1d4 plus 2d10. 1, 2. You take 4 points of piercing and 4 points of poison damage as you run through the hallway and manage to avoid much of the darts, to your credit. But I do need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god.
You are poisoned.
Oh shit. My god, I just realized something. It's so stupid. I could have just used this the whole time, bypassed the whole trap.
What?
Flying carpet.
Oh.
There's just one arrow sticking out of my shoulder set, and Valerian just looks a little bit green, and looks like he's about to throw up, but he waves at everybody at the end of the hallway. There, it's fine.
Are you sure?
a little bit oozy, but from the green stuff and the... Oh, I think I was poisoned.
All right. Well, I guess if I've still got the pole of angling in my inventory, did I see where any of the traps? I guess
They should be
like
on the map there. You should-
did I see anything get? Yeah, if I saw it get triggered, I guess what I would probably do is walk up to where I'm next to that and try to use the pole of angling on pushing down that same spot where Valerian ran through and got shot at. So
Okay.
push down with the pole as hard as I can. See what it does.
Well, all right. So, you're gonna go ahead. And attack.
I'm not standing on it. I'm standing
I know.
in the space next to it,
Yep. 8.
pushing it with the pole to
8
see if
foot.
anything
20 to hit
shoots
you.
at. 20 to hit me,
Yeah.
even
Wait,
though
hold
I'm
up,
not
I'll-
in the space where he's.
Yes. That's what
Okay.
the pressure plate is, but the attack is anyone within 10 feet of pressure plate. So 20 to hit.
Makes sense.
I did have a question.
And
1 second. Let me deal his damage.
okay,
If that hits, you
and
take 3 points of piercing.
yeah,
Followed
it
by-
should. So
Followed by 13 points of poison
fun.
for a total of 16.
Okay, so that is.
And I need a con.
All right, let me adjust that. Yeah, great. Okay. Really thought the pole would be long enough, so I learned something. All right.
Your choice.
So that is 6. Yeah, I get it. I learned something. So 36. All right, there, and con save. Okay. 15.
Just passes. You are not poisoned.
Well, that's something. Okay. So that's weird. So in other words, it's once a trap is triggered, it can be triggered again.
Yes.
Good to know. All right. Well, I guess I will probably go back down the hole and.
It depends on the trap. But these are this is a resettable hall of poison darts. So.
Yeah, okay.
My question was, could I have used a reaction
Depends on the reaction.
field?
Shield?
I see it coming.
I mean, it's an attack that targets you. So yeah,
Oh,
you could have.
good to know.
Too late now, but okay.
Something to know for a future attempt at this. Alright, there you go. Well, Valerian made it to the other side.
Yeah, that's something. Well, I mean, I can just fly over those with the boots if I, no problem. But does everyone else here having a if it's a ground trigger? Because it seems like the running across the floor plates is what set it off. Because I touched a floor plate and that got me too. So
I marked all the pressure plates.
Yeah.
For you. So as long as you have a decent running jump, you should be able to clear a 5-foot tile. So if you wanted to, you could
sounds good to me.
hop, skip, and jump to the end of the hallway without issue.
I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to tap Fuego and then just blink, blink, blink. Because it lasts for a couple minutes, and then after that, Fuego can just do the same thing.
You have the sword.
I mean, I could just
Wait, what's
that.
around?
I can
Leave the
clearly
sword
just
behind.
hand. Yeah, I can just hand it to Xenovor because Xenovor can fly.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
And he kind of looks iconic with a light sword anyway, so...
Dual wielding.
Okay. Yeah. Alright. Well... Alright, if you're doing that to get you across, I guess I'll attempt... You know what?
The point
I'm
is
actually going to try to save flying and see if I can...
Without issue. You can move your character.
Yeah.
I've given you enough.
I will do...
Avoid the traps without having
I'll do... Yeah. I'll just do running jumps without having to waste flying without need. So, alright. Cool.
Once everybody's here, you guys could all see how green Valerian is looking. It's like,
His normally pallid skin is tinged a slight bit.
I'll kind of wave him down toward me a little bit and just kind of... Yeah, I'll kind of ask him in sort of a half whisper, Do you want to take a little bit of a rest for a minute here? You think that'll help you feel better? Because I don't have anything in my pack that'll fix poison. Which was kind of an oversight now that I think about it. Up to you. If you want to press on, okay, but I know you're not feeling your best. Does anybody else object to us taking a breather for Valerian? It would be... I guess it would be an excuse to use up some hit dice, too. Well, you know. Take things easy for an hour, if you think we have the time to spare. I know it's always a risk, but... Chance, what do you think? Do you think we should
short rest?
take a brief rest? Yeah.
Not necessarily. It's, I mean, however long it takes for someone to open the door and come in after you. So long as they've figured out that you're inside.
I mean,
I don't think you
I think we did a pretty good job of...
You managed to get in ahead of the two guards at the front, right? You didn't have to worry about that.
Oh, yeah. I used hypnotic pattern to distract them with an image of shifting dunes in the moonlight to just kind of chill them out. So, and we made sure to close the door before that ran out behind us.
So, unless you think someone suspects the pyramid of having been infiltrated, you don't necessarily have a time limit.
I mean, if it'll really make you feel better, I could just do a ritual cast of Tiny Hut, but I mean that'll have to. I mean, it'll be kind of constricted with where we are, but I don't mind. But if you don't want me to take the extra 10 minutes to do that, I won't bother, and we'll just hope nothing stumbles across us for the next hour. Your call.
Tiny Hut, 10 minutes. I mean, that's pretty much the duration of the short rest, so I don't think we should take beyond that.
1/6 of the duration of a short rest.
Yeah. 10 minutes to prepare to rest for an hour. Yeah, short rest is an hour. So, I could go either way. If there's not a strong vote to do that, I won't bother putting it up, and we'll just try to keep an eye out and hope nothing stumbles across us and gets all, what are you doing in my pyramid? So.
Yeah, I mean, if we are did everybody agree we're taking a short rest or no?
Yeah, okay, if David's cool with it, good. I'm good with it. Alright.
Go ahead, click your short rest button.
Let's just, take short rest.
Is there anything anyone would
I guess
like
I can
to do
regain a few...
hour, other than short resting? Is another question.
Channel Divinity to get some spells back.
Sure.
Yeah, I definitely do arcane recovery to do something similar. So, and hit dice obviously. So, okie dokie.
Damn.
All right, that should be. Is it half the level? Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to allow you to roll your hit dice, and it automatically recharges things that are set to recharge on short rests. So, for instance, if you have trackers on the right-hand side of your screen that are edited to come back on a short rest, they will do so. I think
I don't think I've gotten anything like that.
But if you get the short rest on it, what it should do is it should like reset warlock spell slots and action surge if it's set up correctly and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll make arcane recovery do its thing. So
it probably will, because you have to pick the spells levels that you want back.
Yeah. It won't automatically. Yeah, right. So I can do. Should be 3 total. So yeah, that'll work. All right, I will probably go.
I don't think.
With a 1 and 2. Okay, that should work.
Your Eidolon doesn't heal, but we don't need to worry about that because you're almost
Do I get to roll for the poison?
at the end of the hour, your poison will go away.
Yay.
Okay, and let's see, I guess I will roll. Probably roll a d8 and 2 d6s. Call that good. So, all right. How do I do that? How do you push the button that just makes hit dice come up? All right, let's see here.
Depends on if your sheet is set up correctly. I don't know if I did it.
I think it's no idea. Let's try 1.
It's not like D&D.
That does something.
So you have your hit
Oh,
dice there.
that did. Yeah. Oh wow. Well, that's one of them. All right. So that's an 8. Okay, cool. And I was hurt by 16, so I'm gonna do, I guess, 2d6s too. So cool. All right, where are we at? All right. Oh, cool. Yeah, it automatically lowers it. Neat. And one more, I guess. All right.
If your hit dice is split between 2 different classes, you might have to do it manually.
Wow.
As well.
That exactly brought me up to where I was at. So
great.
Yeah, that brought me up 2 full. Yeah, as it was. So I guess I'm good.
Okay.
Or I should be. Let's make sure.
Your token hasn't updated. But that's fine.
I don't know why. So is it not doing that?
Still says you're
Yeah, it didn't update on here either. So
I don't think it adds it automatically. I think it just rolls the dice and then you have to add it yourself.
Yeah, I think that should work. So
Not like
there we go.
Not yet.
Yep.
When they come out with the 2024 iteration of the character sheets on here for the updated core rule books, then that might change. But for now, this is what we got.
I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't know what else we do during.
I mean, there is. If anyone has a ritual identify, there are items you pick that may or may not be magical. You could try a couple of those if you wanted to, if you have ritual identify, or if you want to spell the spell slots. If you want to learn like exactly what the sword does, for example, that's one thing.
I think Chance is currently holding it, so he really wants to. Let's see. Do I have anything?
Valerian for now because he's the one who can.
And Chance said he gives to Xenobor.
Oh, right, that's right. And then I mean, I imagine Xenivore would have given it back.
I'm going to assume that Valerian is the keeper of the sword, and anyone who's holding it is temporarily holding it. Until you...
I am the keeper of the sword.
Right. Yeah.
Otherwise, I have to go in and change everyone's light value several times.
What else do I have? I'm trying to think what I would have picked up that I would want to use that on. I mean, I guess I could try it on the tile. That's the only thing of note that I've really picked up in here. So, yeah, the tile that I picked up with a waxing gibbous moon, I guess I could try identifying it and see if there's any particular sort of, I don't know, magical aura to it, I guess.
Sure.
So, yeah, I'll just ritual cast. See if it shows anything of...
None of the tiles are magical.
Intensity.
None of the ones that you have.
Oh, well.
Magical.
Mm-hmm.
It is a tiny bit curious that there are moon tiles in a sun pyramid. But apart from that, there's nothing else that jumps out about the tiles specifically. Each one depicts a different phase of the moon, essentially. And you have collected 3 of them.
I think there's one that David left back in one of the statues, in one of the statue notches in that one hall. Yeah. But I don't remember what that one, what phase that even depicted.
You have the 3rd quarter and waning gibbous on you, and you left the waxing gibbous with the statues in the other hallway.
Cool.
I don't think you have picked up any of the other shit on any of this stuff because you haven't been to certain places yet.
No, just tiles and the sword. We've been kind of trying to be cautious and, not poke at too many mummies, but, they
and there was this one crazy guy just ran through all the traps.
Yeah, I wonder who that was. True mystery.
Thanks for that. I reach up and give him a handshake. Hopefully you won't have to do that again. Especially not with that carpet you got on your back.
I just realized I didn't have to go through that at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you did.
That's okay. All right. Well, if we're good to press on down the hallway, let's go for it. See if we find anything interesting.
Sure. I'll take you around the corners so we can stay in formation.
Stay in formation. Stay in formation. It came from behind.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, so it's another hallway kind of like the one we came through.
And your passives see several holes as well in this hallway.
That seems very familiar. Okay. Well... I guess, is there a way I can... I don't know, let's see. I guess the pole's only 10 feet, so I can't use it to reach any further away than 10 feet. Well... Okay. Thinking. I don't know if I am flying and I push a tile that's 10 feet away, well, no, that'll probably still hit me because I'll be near one of the wall openings. All right.
Holes in the walls and the ceiling.
Yeah. So either way, I'm all right. well, you don't need to run through again because that didn't go well. So, I mean, I can just use my boots and just fly through this thing. So, unless you've got a better idea for how to mark the dangerous areas so we can get past them, I don't see if there's really a way to do it without risk. So, probably should have brought some medium-sized rocks. Good to remember for some other time.
Yeah, that's one option.
You. It does seem like the. Yeah, I don't know what else to do because nobody's immune to poison or anything like that, so.
Well, you know that
I'm just gonna.
Traps are triggered by pressure plates.
Yeah.
So,
but
perhaps finding the pressure plate will help you figure out what triggers it, number one. And number two, being a rogue, you might be able to disarm them at a distance with your mage hand and thieves' tools.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out a way to find the pressure plate that doesn't get it shooting at me. So,
perception check.
Yeah, sounds good. I will attempt to use my perception and.
Passives tell you there are holes in the walls, but if you want to try and find the trigger, that's a perception check.
Yeah, I'll just do that and hope I find something. So, yeah, that works. 11. Well, that's something.
So the previous pressure plates were slightly in front of the braziers in between each of the statues. The problem with that is there are two rows of tiles that the braziers kind of straddle. So it's either the close one or the far one. And with an 11, you're unable to tell which one that is. If you wanted to do an investigation check, you would have to inspect physically close to the tile you suspect to be a pressure plate. You'd have to be closer and
I'd probably
inspecting a specific thing rather than just taking a general look at the hallway.
Yeah, I'd probably inspect what I think might be the closer of the two. So not the one. So not like the one here, but the one here that's like further up from the two the brazier straddling. It's the one that'd be closest to us. So I would, just do. I guess I'd have to get up next to it to do it, so that's what I'll do. So, go right there and see what happens. And investigate right here in front of me.
Okay.
So,
roll an investigation.
Okay. Oh. Yay, an 11.
With an 11.
Very consistent.
With an 11, you're unable to really tell whether or not the tiles in front of you are trapped or not. You don't feel confident that you don't feel confident that what you have observed thus far is enough to determine whether or not the tiles in front of you are trapped or not, and whether or not fiddling with them will trigger anything.
Okay. Well, that's fun. I guess barring anything else, I'm running out of ideas here, so let me just try to...
If anyone else wants to take a crack at it, you certainly can.
I'm going to sit back, and if somebody else is feeling particularly good at noticing things...
That's
wow.
Nice. Chance, you're confident that the closer tiles are not the ones that are the pressure plates.
All right. Well, if he's sharing that with me, I will attempt to move up toward, on the ones that aren't it, and then I'm going to attempt to investigate the slightly farther. So,
sure.
Here goes. Let's see what happens this time.
Please, with your plus.
Maybe
8,
something.
beat the DC of the try.
Yeah, I would hope. It just didn't. Sometimes you get unlucky. So.
The further set of tiles is
okay. Okay.
And you are able to, if you wish, attempt to disarm that set of tiles.
I will, but I will stay back and do it at a distance using Thieves' Tools, Mage Hand, Ledger Domain, because that's kind of what it's there for. So,
sure,
I'm gonna do that. Gonna strongly suggest to the other party members that kind of wave them back, be like, "Let's get clear, guys. No sense getting poisoned just because you were standing 5 feet too close. All right, come on, Chance." All right. Once he's clear, I am going to make that Thieves' Tools roll. Okay.
Soundboard.
Okay, and should be a dexterity input. See what that does. That's weird. Why did it do it twice? Shouldn't have. Oh no, it's dexterity then normal roll. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Submit.
Yeah, 26.
Zboop.
To do.
Okay.
Jam there. So that's where it was.
Okay.
That set of tiles is now no longer active.
Okay. In that case, I will move to the one just past that and hope nothing happens. Right there.
Okay.
And if I'm not full of things, I am going to attempt to investigate the tile right here in front of me, and so on. So,
Yeah, do the same.
Always.
Same check.
Yeah. Good to be cautious.
Hopefully you've not been turned into
Investigate.
a cushion yet in this hallway.
Yeah,
Yep. 19.
Investigation.
The set of tiles in front of you is not trapped, which process of elimination dictates that the following set of tiles would be the one to go for.
Okay, in that case, I will do the same thing, move back here, and Thieves' Tools on that farther set. So, roll. All right. Cool.
I love that expertise.
Dexterity. Yep, that's what's added in there already. So
5 and 5 and 8.
Yep.
Yeah, easy enough. Okay.
Shoop.
You are free to move about the cabin.
Cool. All right. Well, in that case, I will move just to the top of the stairs and probably motion to Valerian. So far, so good. Come on. And bring that sword with. You never know if, it'll come in handy again. Okay.
At the end of this hallway, up another set of stairs, there is another large sarcophagus. You're familiar with how these work at this point.
Sometimes they're a door and sometimes not.
True. But you also know to open the lid, you need a stronger individual.
Yep. I'm probably going to go along with,
I don't know why, but I just thought of the SpongeBob moment where he's just like, the lid.
Yep. I'm going to go along with Fuego to give him advantage. I don't know if Valerian wants to give guidance too. It seems like advantage works well enough. So cool. All right,
Hit it.
let's do that and get it open. And I am most definitely feeling like I'm in a very familiar situation to a recent one. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. Alrighty. Mm-hmm.
And guidance. Yeah, easy.
Wow.
As the lid of the coffin slides open and off, you see another corpse on a bed of coins, clutching in its hands the next of your stone tiles, depicting a waxing crescent moon.
Okay. You know, I know it hasn't been a problem so far, but I'm just for kicks gonna do an investigation roll to make sure there's not any funny little wires or obvious sorts of triggers rigged up to that plate in some way. I realize it's probably not a thing, but it's the traps you don't expect to get you. So,
sure.
All right. Whoa.
Yeah, nothing of the sort. It is
this is
money
an
and key
entirely normal tile.
Yep.
All right. I am
entirely normal,
very
perfectly safe. Dead guy lying on a bed of free money.
very carefully taking the. Did you say waning crescent or waxing crescent? Sorry, I don't remember. Waxing crescent. Okay, adding that to my inventory. All right, and if anybody else wants to dig in for coins, more power to them. I'm mainly concerned with getting tiles and, going where we need to go next. So.
Anybody taking the money, going once, going twice, going 3 times?
Yeah, I'll put it in David's bag.
Okay.
A little bit.
It is another 1,000 gold and 1,000 silver.
Okay, well,
So is that all
unless
the
I
puzzle
see
pieces?
anything else of...
Nope, you are missing.
I think
the 6 tiles.
Yep. So we could try looking around elsewhere on this floor if there's any direction we haven't scattered around in.
There are plenty of things you have not been to yet.
Yeah.
I will say, are we ending soon? Because my computer's about to die.
Yeah, we're gonna end here.
Oh.
I'm doing a cursory glance.
Works for me.
I want to see if there's anything you guys have been to already that you have missed. Answer is no.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
essentially the top right corner of the map and a strip along the top of it you have not explored.
Mm-hmm.
So,
All right.
with the with dungeon sense and a general sense of direction, I will place you way down here, bottom right, and leave you off at the hallway you have yet to go down thus far. That pit is where
Cool.
you found your first tile piece.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The only direction you haven't gone from here is up. So we're going to pick that up next time we play, as you guys continue into the as yet uninvestigated northern portion of the Sunlight Pyramid, the Sunlight Sepulcher. And we'll end off there for the day. So, good session,
Sweet.
everybody. See y'all later. Bye-bye.
Yep.